Here he is, the #1 UFC middleweight contender, and in this era, that's saying something, right? To get through this gauntlet and emerge out of the pack, realize a UFC title shot, now the world finds out what exactly this man can do.
You know, John, as we've spoken about, it's shark-infested waters trying to manage, navigate through this division. It's one thing to get here, and it's a major accomplishment, but to become the champion is a whole nother level. This guy feels like in his thorough preparation, the intensity at which he moves in the training room, he is more than ready to take the belt off the champion's waist.
And you can be sure when the champion comes out at a moment, challengers' eyes will be fixed upon him. We got a middleweight title fight tonight, folks. Let's go. Michael Bisping, ready to battle and take home that elusive UFC gold. Doubt him now, folks. Doubt him now. The undisputed UFC middleweight champion, Dricus Du Plessis. And even though, of course, he wanted to beat Israel Adesanya for the title, it ended up being Sean Strickland. This man's the best in the world. And he has had knockers and doubters every step of the way. They knocked his cardio. They knocked his grappling. The man can fight. The man's a born fighter, as are a lot of individuals who grow up in South Africa. And now that he's the champion, in theory, he's 20 to 30% better. We'll see if the incumbent can get dethroned here tonight. Both fighters have now touched down in the world-famous octagon, ready to go with more live action from Toyota Center here in Houston, Texas, USA. And now our tale of the tape for this middleweight championship fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Michael the Cat Bisping. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, the reigning, defending UFC middleweight champion, Dricus Du Plessis.
One of the best in the business, Herb Dean, is our referee tonight. One of the best middleweights in the world at present, Dricus Du Plessis, prioritizing a fast start tonight as we get underway in round 1. Not as though he's been a fighter who historically plays with his food at times, but Du Plessis doesn't want to give his opponent any window for optimism nor confidence. As such, he felt like his jab was going to lead the dance, and eventually his right hand would close the show. Lands a nice straight.
It's so clear that the guy that's going forward is the guy that's... Oh! He has to evade, stay at space.
Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Bisping. Constantly a moving target. Making all these shots count. Du Plessis in half guard.
There it is, now he's going to mount.
All right, side control now.
Oh, nice.
All right, north-south position now. We'll see how he chooses to proceed.
In the half guard, take the mount here.
Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
That Darce choke is tight.
Now he's in trouble. He's gonna go to sleep.
Ooh, he got out.
He cleared his leg, got back to his back, and created some space between him and his opponent to stay out of that Darce choke. Oh, he got to the spot.
Postures up. Oh, and he lands a brutal strike to the head. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Second round, straight ahead.
Stop!
What a round it was for him, DC, and of course the seminal moment, that big knockdown that he will try to piggyback on here in this next round.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how he builds off of the momentum that he gets from that last round. How does he deal with the success that he had and not push too hard too early trying to find the finish? You have to let it come to you as the knockdown came to you in the previous round.
All right, so there's the end of the round. Few things in MMA more devastating than a head kick, and nearly produced a knockout for him there.
We talked to him earlier in the week, and he talked about chances to take the kicks high. He got a chance, he took it, he landed that kick, and almost got the fight finished. Let's see if he can go and do that again.
Oh, it looks like that he's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Great job.
Oh, big left hook there. Now continues to sway with every huge shot being landed. Back and forth we go. So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like. So when you get a guy hurt, you got to find a way to finish the fight.
Able to check that kick as well. Oh, beautiful. Hard shots landing on both sides here. Man, how good is that? The hard hook lands again. He has used that strike to great effect on him.
I mean, he has a great ability to find that shot. He does it really, really well, and he lands once again.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Du Plessis gets hit with a kick. That one appeared to land flush. Again, going back to the jab just out of range. Well, eventually you know he's going to turn this defense into offense, but he's certainly doing a nice job on the defensive end thus far.
They talk about the feeling out process. He's getting his opponent's timing. Now he's blocking everything. Expect counters as we go forward. Leg kick lands.
Du Plessis gets the double leg takedown. Nice job there, disguising his entry. So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round one, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round two. Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. Right now, it's starting to show.
Action flying there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
And mixes in a takedown. Why not? 20 seconds left to go in round 2. We'll see what he does here. He postures up and lands to the head. And the horn sounds on round 2. So there is the horn, standing ovation from this capacity crowd. Near knockouts by both fighters. Probably the best round we've seen thus far this year.
Oh, man, this is the best round of fighting that I have seen for a very long time. Why did the bell have to stop? Let's just go 10 minutes straight.
Pride rules. Well, I'm not sure the extent to which he has recovered, but we do see the end of the round. DC, talk us through the replay.
Well, he's a tough guy. He's going to make it to the stool. He's going to survive unless you put him completely out of there. Unfortunately, he's in there with a guy that does have that ability.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Round 3 of a possible 5. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body. Oh, maybe the best strike he's thrown tonight.
The biggest shot that he's landed all night. A massive uppercut land. Oh my goodness.
Pretty good jab there by Du Plessis. All right, so the uppercuts have been a big part of the storyline in this one, but the setups have really been key for him. He's not telegraphing that strike, and the opponent hasn't been able to adjust.
He has not been able to see them. It's a very tricky punch, especially in the way that he throws it. He throws it at a time when you expect so many different strikes, but it's because he has such a vast knowledge of just finding that strike.
The takedown is not there. Du Plessis got a bruise starting to appear on that right side of his body now.
He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement, perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight. Oh, yeah!
Gets back to his feet. Well, at this point, DC, I'm not sure if he's just biding his time or just trying to get some extra reps, but go finish the guy.
It seems like the guy's playing with his food. You know, he's having a good time out there. Everything's working. He's in the zone. It feels like at any moment he can end the night of his opponent. But he seems to be having fun. And hey, to each his own, I guess. I'd be rushing out of that octagon.
Yeah, you don't play with your food.
No. He passed the half guard. Oh, right into mount.
Oh, great ground shot there, and that one opened him up. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
Oh, how about that reversal by him there? Oh, nice shot landed from the bottom. Bisping's in half guard. Continues to apply pressure here in half guard.
Nice transition.
Oh, what a moment there as they make their way back to the feet. Crowd may be drunk, but they're absolutely loving it.
Yeah, the crowd loves the stand-up fight. So all that grappling wasn't what they wanted to see. They're back up on their feet now, and they're popping for it. They're excited.
All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, fourth round is now underway as we get to the championship rounds. What is a fighter's mindset when you get to this 16th minute of a fight?
This is when you understand that nothing is... Oh, man!
Huge
John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Oh, huge right hand!
He's got him hurt. He's got to start looking to finish.
Oh, big left. Swing and a miss by Du Plessis. Bisping's got a bruise appearing on that left side now. Got to think that bodily investment is going to pay dividends later in the fight. Du Plessis goes in for the takedown now and gets it. Nice fight IQ there after he had gotten stunned on the feet.
That was a slick transition.
Du Plessis ground and pound from half guard. He is making these shots count. Oh, how about the speed on that reversal there? I mean, I know you can get out of some bad spots, but not with that type of speed.
You cannot allow him to get left.
Big shots landed by him now. Side control now. Bisping's in half guard. Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know...
All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up. Nice. He's got to be careful here.
30 seconds to go.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. Bisping's back in full mount. Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4, 20 minutes in the books. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of what was a great round, DC. Got to talk about that knockdown.
What a fantastic round. He was able to set up a great shot, got the knockdown. You have to be feeling good as he walks back to the corner.
So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this again. He will have to get back to this action if he wants to get the desired finish.
Ready.
Fifth and final round. That's as good a punch as he's thrown all night.
The punch that lands down the middle, the one that you don't feel, is the ones that land perfect, and that one landed perfect.
Big right hand.
All right, let's go. Let's get those hands going now.
Well, he's been good tonight. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But he's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
He smells blood in the water. Got to start looking for the finish here.
You cannot sit in this position. Referee will have no choice but to stop the fight.
Takes his back now.
Look at that. Recognizing he's about to lose position.
Bisping's in half guard now. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes.
Du Plessis gets up. Clearly, he wanted this fight back to its feet despite having a dominant position on the ground.
He's hurt again.
strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Bisping.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
Under 2 minutes now to go in the fight. Well, you've got to admire the urgency here. He is trying to keep the judges out of... Oh, my goodness. That's it.
Wow.
I mean, you got to be kidding me with that knockout. If that is not the #1 play on SportsCenter tonight, I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts we've seen all year.
In a very long time. I have not seen someone look this good. He promised us something, and he delivered with that beautiful knockout.
Bruce Buffer has your decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 14 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Dricus Du Plessis.
So you just heard it there from Bruce Buffer, and still UFC middleweight champion. He had some doubters coming in. I would imagine he muted most of that noise with this effort.
A record on repeat is what happens when this guy fights.
Yeah.
Every time people say he's not going to be able to get